weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Josh Tomlin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Troy Tulowitzki heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And this is a battle of 2 first-place clubs here. Maybe even a couple of clubs that might meet again come October. Who knows? This is going to be a good one.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the first time, currently 3rd in the American League in home runs.
And guys, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games to go along with.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed.
With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Hey, just keep doing what they've been doing. They lead the league in slugging percentage. Work the ball down the.
Marco Estrada, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, one of their hotter hitters.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Michael Saunders will stand in. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Davis, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Again, same thing. You've just got to love the approach of these guys. These hitters are staying on the baseball and going.
High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Davis. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. number 22 on the year, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. If you put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. This will pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
But now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus.
Bags this one for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Juan Uribe will make his way in now as you get a look at his.
The difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. And that's a special home run, guys. Juan Uribe continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And 200 home runs is a feat that many players aren't even going to approach, let alone achieve. I know I didn't come anywhere close, but by now he's established himself as something of a decent power threat. And you can be sure pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into that batter's box. He has definitely earned a little respect.
Yeah, good for him. Hopefully he can get that ball up on his trophy shelf. Like you said, Steve, he's a legitimate power threat up there. But I will say, he's got a long way to go before he's mentioned among the best home run hitters in the history of the game.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Batting sixth, catcher.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3-2 strikes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
And you know, when you've got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Justin Smoke stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category.
The second baseman, number 22.
Jason Kipnis is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Carlos Santana stands in for the second time.
He's not really messing around out there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Juan Uribe will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty. Swing and a miss, and down goes Uribe for out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Yan Gomes is into the box. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year. Currently third in that department. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Mike Napoli stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Zach McAllister will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
34, Zach McAllister.
Z first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, shortstop.
Francisco Lindor will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. To first. Throw to the plate. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Devin Travis is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Devin.
Hard liner to center field and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Jason Kipnis steps into the box as the lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that change.
Jose Bautista will stand in now. Comes the 2-2 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
From the stretch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Davis ranging back. Still going back. Gone! So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out to the bullpen as they'll turn things over to the big guy, the hard-throwing right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. Josh Donaldson will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game. Gomes will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading.
And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Dan Otero will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Devin Travis digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Napoli is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. One pitch, one away. Michael Saunders gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Striding in to start the ninth, Jose Ramirez. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Francisco Lindor will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
That was right on a platter for him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Rajai Davis makes his way to the plate, needing to make now. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jason Kipnis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There is Travis. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Edwin Encarnacion. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 7-2. Good night from Cleveland.